So the course is not about putting people on the spot. It is not about the way that some public speaking courses might work, where it's one person and then a ton of people watching and saying, "Well, you scratched your ear when you said this word." No, we're not talking about that. Nor is it about perfectionism. There's a trend on YouTube at the moment for cutting out every breath, every pause, as if people, every every ah. We're not about creating hyper sanitized, hyper perfectionist stories. It's just human connection. It's human connection. It's sharing. And we talked a little about improv and the ways that improv feeds into this. Improv is very much about supportiveness, going with what comes to mind, no judgment. There's a mantra that we had in our early improv classes of "we suck and we love to fail," and saying that with great gusto. We suck and we love to fail, and it's very anti sort of self-help affirmations. Who could say such a thing? But it's really embracing. If you're coming up with stuff, if you're sharing stuff in a workshop, in idea, we're not aiming for some super perfected, over rehearsed TED talk type stuff. We're talking about sharing something that happened to you when you were on holiday once, or sharing a cool thing that you remember seeing once. We're talking about sharing simple experiences, maybe in a group of two, group of three, and just noticing the effect that it has on the other person and building upon that. So it's about building these simple skills, trusting in them, and bit by bit through the course, learning to become more expressive, learning to become more confident, learning to make bolder choices in how you tell your stories in a way that starts to have a ripple effect out into your life. But very much the emphasis is on safe, supportive, collaborative, friendly atmosphere. No one's going to be put on the spot. And all I can say is you will enjoy it more than you perhaps realize of, actually, I can do this. And that's the whole point of learning as well, isn't it? Of discovering that something you had been trepidatious about, I can actually do this. And I can do it here, and I can do it in my life. And that's a really wonderful thing to discover.